Good morning. It's 9:30 on a Sunday, and this is Witcher 3 playthrough episode number 14.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Many people do not like Witchers, and they treat them with disdain or disgust. You can change signs while parrying using the buttons for sheathing and drawing your swords. I didn't know that.
Baron gets soused, he gets angry, and he's always drinking.
Powdered monster tissue, that's what I'm after. I got a tip that the powdered monster tissue can be obtained by dismantling some of my crafting components that I've been gathering while I've been doing hunts.
How may I assist you?
Need some armor.
There we are. Powdered monster tissue. What else? Gargoyle dust. specter dust, and I have a lot of that. How many do I need? 2? No, I need 2 more. There we go. I got the Griffin set now. Well, not the complete set, but 4 out of the 6 items. Stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. Follow the House of Reardon is what we're doing next. Sharpen my blades. Sharpen my blades. What the heck? I was like stuck in a loop there.
Time to water the horses.
It's ploughing, pouring again.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
But it looks like there's 2 other pieces of the Griffin School of Witcher gear on the far west side of Velen, the northwestern coast. And really, crafting this gear really ate through all my coin. Wow. I think I was sitting at almost over 1,000 coin, and now I'm down to 255. 2 hours and I ran for 20 minutes. 2 kilometers. So you ran for a total. You totaled 2 kilometers for that 20 minutes. That's good, man. I hope it makes you. I hope you're feeling better as a consequence. I'm sure. For whatever reason, doing a little bit of cardio kind of gives you like a runner's high, like a boost of energy. This looks like a ransacked village. Frickin' monsters, I think. Let's see what we have here. Dwarven Spirit. 20 kilometers, man. Like, I'm trying to think of what that is in miles. Oh, it's an Algul. Two kilometers, okay. I say 20 kilometers must be ridiculous. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to do that. This thing was tough, man. And he dropped a lesser red mutagen. He had some sort of thorn effect. Every time I would attack him, he did damage back to me. Man, these doors are locked. What the hell? Dude, that's actually pretty impressive, man. Like, when you were talking about... You might be a little bit stronger than you thought you were. But you're correct. Like, if this is your recovery and rest... to recuperate... So... That's why everybody spaces out, like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday... Sunday. Because it gives them a day of rest in between to allow their body to... absorb nutrition, get some sleep, and kind of rebuild, re-energize. But keep that up over the weeks, man. Weeks roll into months, months will roll into years. The next thing you know, you'll probably be banging out 20, 25, 30 reps of push-ups like it's nothing. And once you get to that stage, then it's time to move on to... You know, it's time to move on to slightly heavier weights. It's a gradual progression is what it is. It's very much like leveling your character in an RPG. You don't start at level 100. You gradually, over time, improve. What is that sound here? Oh, friggin' bear. Come on, bear. Come on, come on, come on.
Right, lost your nerve.
I mean, it sounds like you went pretty hard, dude. Are you kind of tired? You probably feel a little fatigued. Here we are. It's the Reardon family farm.
Must be the manor the old woman mentioned.
We have monsters here.
A tripwire. Never known a monster to set a trap. This knew what they were doing here. Traps everywhere. Gotta be careful.
Ghost of the Past just got a new quest. Search the farmstead. While traversing the inhospitable lands of Velen, Geralt came across an abandoned farming estate. Upon entering the estate's farmhouse, he discovered that, though seemingly uninhabited, it was crammed full of deadly traps. Someone clearly did not want any uninvited guests snooping around the place. Geralt decided to find out who and why. I almost tripped that thing, too.
One less to worry about. One less to worry about.
It's locked. There's an entrance here? What? Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Holy crap.
One less to worry about. tripwire. Problem solved.
What in the world? Whoever's in here is like setting traps at every entry point.
One less to worry about.
What the hell are these monsters?
One less to worry about. Movement. Ought to keep my ears open. Rustling. Over there. Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be.
Okay. I guess I'm going to go back over here and investigate this noise. I'm done looting this house.
One less to worry about.
I'm gonna go down here then.
No one's been here in a long time.
So what sort of training frequency are you on? I take it you're doing 3 days out of the week. I think that's... Did you mention that last night, I think? I think 3 days out of the week is a good starting point. There we go. I was like, why can't I loot that?
Strange. Wall looks like it was put up later than the others.
Well, you know what? This wall's coming down.
Skeleton in the closet. Happens in the best families. A man. In his 30s, 40s maybe. Couple of pages missing. Torn out. And thus I die in darkness of hunger and thirst. God's have mercy.
Loose scraps of paper. And so the time has come for me to die of starvation in the dark, alone in my own manor while my servants bring in a fresh harvest just beyond these walls. My cries are in vain. No sound escapes from this stony grave, from the tomb that fiend Roderick sealed me in. Yet, that is not the worst wrong he has done me. He stole my Dolores. And so I curse him. 1,000 curses I call upon Roderick of Gor's Velen. Not for taking my life, but for taking from me the one who gave my life meaning. If anyone ever finds my remains in this letter, please seek out my sister Dolores Reardon and tell her the truth. Wait a second, I thought Dolores Reed and tell her the truth that I was killed by that man who seduced her. The man she left me for. He was going to marry his sister? Anyways. The scoundrel Roderick of Gore's Velen. He struck me from behind, dragged me here, and then walled me in while I lay unconscious. He did not even have the courage to slit my throat, yet despite it all, I hope he brings her happiness. If so, I will rest in peace, but if he fails her... If he fails her, my ghost will haunt him to the end of his miserable life, and he will die as I have, alone and forgotten. So which quest did that update? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I found the crafting component for the Griffin gear. I had to dismantle Spectre dust. Whenever for every one Spectre dust you dismantle, it turns into a powdered paste or a powdered monster tissue, whatever the hell it was that I needed. I need to get inside this building, apparently. Wow. That was easy.
Something's not right.
Search the barn.
A tripwire. Problem solved.
This doesn't look like there's monsters here to me. This looks like there's some sort of bandit or gang of thieves that have held up in here.
A tripwire. Problem solved. One less to worry about. One less to worry about. A sort of attic. Gotta get up there somehow. Just long enough to reach that upper level. Let's see what's up there.
A sword?
The reflexes have slowed. Hope you're not hurt.
Holy
Those
crap.
were my traps.
Who the hell is this? Letho.
Yeah, didn't expect to see you either. You one of them?
Who's them?
To the Emperor, mercenaries. To themselves, bounty hunters. To me, ordinary sons of bitches.
Well, got nothing to fear from me. Took a job from an old woman. Supposed to get rid of the monsters here.
Did that already. Count on you remembering that when you collect your pay.
Who'd you piss off this time?
Emperor just decided to get rid of me. I'm an inconvenient witness after all. I've run into loads of men out to kill me ever since I left Loch and Ween.
Now I understand all the traps.
Gotten real careful.
For good reason.
Hmm.
Don't look a bit like lost travelers.
They're not. Means Lewis sold me out.
Lewis?
Old friend, kinda. Did a few jobs together once, a while past. Lewis recommended this place to me.
So maybe those men down below wound up here by accident.
Eat my own boot before I believe that. Gotta get rid of them. Coming?
Lead the way. We got a plan of attack?
Yeah. Improvise.
Giving me no choice.
Is this guy a Witcher? He just used Igni.
Goddamn fools.
Shoddily armed for assassins.
They're just scats. Came to see if Lewis was telling the truth. Rest must be waiting nearby.
And your old pal probably knows where.
He was the only one knew I'd be here. Must have told them. Think me and him are due for a little chat.
Could be interesting. Love to see it.
Come along. Sight of two witches should loosen his tongue that much quicker.
Apparently he is
Stay
a
close to
Witcher.
me. It's one of those places that's hard to find if you don't know where to look.
Stick closer, Geralt.
Oh shit.
This Lewis. Somehow doubt he's one of your best friends.
You know how it is in this trade. Drink with someone in the evening, check if he's robbed you in the morning.
How'd you meet?
Was before Faltas kissed this world goodbye. Lewis was a wanted man in Aedirn. Hefty bounty on his head and normal contracts were hard to come by. So I decided to catch the bastard and make some coin. Tracking him down proved easier than killing a drowner. He was, merrymaking at the Golden Hanged Man, smack in the middle of Hag. Nabbed him, tied him up, but the guard post didn't open till dawn. So we had a few hours. Started talking, killing time. Chat was so nice that once dawn came, I let him go.
And that's why you trusted him? Felt he owed you one?
I was stupid. Stupidity can cost you, but betrayal costs even more.
So you want to, so you're going to the gym to get to the size of this guy here, because this dude looks like he's pretty big. This Letho dude, huge. Uh-oh. Yeah, these guys are worried right now. Oh, man.
No. Greetings. Good to see you, alive and well.
Oh, yeah?
Of course. We're old mates, ain't we? Who's your friend?
I got nothing to hide.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Another one? What's this? Prime contract available in the area? Sit down. Care for a drink?
I don't drink with traitors and rats.
Whoa, let's be civil now. Remember, you're on my turf.
Arno Vestor's men showed up at the manor. You were the only one who knew I was there.
They'll be nipping at your heels for a while. Said so yourself. Perhaps they finally caught a whiff.
With your help.
You've not been here 5 minutes, and already you've offended me twice.
No insult worthy of scum like you.
Careful, men! They're witches!
Oh shit!
Witches don't attack humans!
Make an exception for you. Come Lie still or you'll bleed to death. Tell me where Vestor's men are. I'll give you something to staunch the bleeding.
They're north of here. In Lindenvale.
I'm curious. How much does the life of an old mate get you these days?
Things been shy of late. And we fell afoul of the Black Ones. Vesta showed up one day, offered half of the bounty on your head, and a letter of absolution from the Emperor. You gotta understand, you don't say no to an offer like that.
I understand.
Hey, my medicine!
Gotta understand, Lewis. You don't betray men like me. Time to see Vestor.
Going with you.
Horses!
I've already actually been here.
Hey-ya! Whoa!
Arno Vestor. Nilfgaardian name.
From Metner, I think. But he's hunted and killed everywhere from the far south to the Dragon Mountains.
Why have I never heard of him?
Goon goes by different names. Brandon Vilf, Apple Saxon, Manfred Wimplebottoms.
Manfred Wimplebottoms? Good name for a clown.
Ones he's done in sure weren't laughing. Preferred method, rip the teeth out one by one, then cut the mouth open ear to ear. It's how they punish deadbeat debtors in the Nilfgaardian underworld.
Quite the career. Underworld to serving the Emperor in his court.
Yeah, scum does usually float to the top. Keep your eyes open.
Think they're really here?
Don't know. But like I said, I've grown real careful.
Gloria's still unwell. Head's hot as a half, and she's seeing things. We'll take her into the
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms yesterday. To the
Nice mounts.
Gotta be worth more than the entire village.
We're here to see the blacksmith? Look at this little kid. He might need to lose a little bit of weight, huh?
What's in the barn?
Hey!
Got company? Run and find your parents. Tell them to grab whatever's valuable, take you and flee. Got it? Good. Give this to your mother. Now run.
What was that?
Compensation. Stay here and don't interfere, no matter what happens. Plug your ears.
Uh-oh. Letho kind of reminds me of like a bigger Jason Statham.
What the blazes?
A bolt of lightning or something?
Shut up, all of you.
Is huge, man. Like, he's a big motherfucker.
Letho of Gullet. Good to see you, alive and well.
Funny. Second time today I've heard that lie.
It is
Yeah.
no lie. You will certainly fetch a higher bounty alive.
Really? How much?
Enough to buy me an estate in Kovir, where I will lie about eating fruit till the end of my days.
Not bad. Not every man gets to know the price on his head.
Most men would prefer not to have one. But why have you come? To make my life easier?
We were passing by. Decided it was time to finally meet the famous Arno Vester in person.
I am flattered. Shame we'll not get to know one another better.
Why? Going somewhere?
No, simply because I will kill you in a moment.
Wanna kill me, but you don't even know me. Not nice. Think I have to punish you for that. But I won't kill you. I'll just cut off your hands. Cut off all your hands. One man after the other. Till the end of your days, those stumps will remind you of the mistake you made.
Uh-oh.
Bloody hell. You fucking dimwit. I hadn't time to exchange 2 words with the
He
man.
shot first.
He provoked me!
We see who shot first. Oh, shit. It's not gonna be pretty, man. It's Witcher's work. This kid's about to vomit.
We have no quarrel with you, but one false move and
And what?
you will end like him. What say you to that?
You're as
What do
good
I
as dead.
say? Simple. You're as good as dead.
That was quick. I was told not to interfere, though, and I think I just broke that rule.
Zanguibarian venom. Something's fishy.
Cloves of garlic. Parchment. Pipe with coins. He's coming back to life.
You still here?
They'd have cut your head off if I hadn't been here.
So you proved useful after all.
Could have told me.
No fun in that.
Find this amusing?
Not so loud, Geralt. I just rose from the dead.
Zanguibarian venom could still kill you, you know. Got the antidote?
Saddlebag. Take it in a minute. Couple of days I'll be like new.
What was it for, that whole farce?
Told you. I'd been on the run since Loch Muin. Loads of pursuers. Got ambushed once, almost died. So I decided it was time to end it. Once and for all. Found Vasto's gang and paid off his arbalist. You just witnessed the rest of the story.
What about Lewis? Was he part of this plan?
Nah, a minor complication. Though his betrayal, it did get me thinking. But I had to risk it. If you hadn't cut down every last witness, I'd be a free man. Letho of Gullet is dead. Word of that would have spread across the continent in days.
Wouldn't have done it if you'd let me in on your plan.
Told you not to get involved.
Oh shit.
Well, my plan's in shambles. I should really disappear.
He wanted to die, apparently.
You could wait things out at Kaer Morhen.
With your friends from the School of the Wolf. No thanks. Could end badly.
Tell them I sent you. They'll understand, give you space.
Kaer Morhen, you say? Why not? Got some loose ends to tie up, but then I'll head there.
Help you somehow? Need anything?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen.
See you, Wolf.
Got a character entry update with Letho. Completed the quest Ghost of the Past. I'm really digging the quest in this game. They're really entertaining, man. I feel like I'm playing through like a TV series, kind of.
I see taste his arm.
Letho. Some friends you see after many years apart, and you immediately develop a headache, not out of antipathy, but as a somatic premonition of the hangover sure to follow your drunken reunion. Seeing others, however, gives you an itching pain in your back and a desire to reach for your blade. For Geralt, Letho of Gullet had a foot in both of these camps. This renegade witcher of the School of the Viper had the blood of at least 2 Nordling kings on his hands, the fruit of his cooperation with Nilfgaard's emperor, Emir var Emreis. Accused of these crimes, Geralt was forced to chase down Letho to clear his own name. Though both walked away from their final confrontation in the ruins of Loch Muin alive and unharmed, Geralt did not think he would ever see Letho again. It thus came as quite a shock when he happened across Letho in a barn loft somewhere in the war-ravaged Temerian borderlands. It turned out Letho's former employer was less than satisfied with his performance and had set a variety of bloodhounds on his trail. In these circumstances, the presence of another witcher to guard his back was more than welcome. Geralt remembered the care Letho had given Yennefer and, in a show of solidarity, decided to help his former companion deal with his pursuers. In order to shake the hounds off his trail, Letho had decided on a risky maneuver, faking his own death. His plan would have worked perfectly, too, had Geralt's hero reflexes not been a tad overstrung, causing him to butcher any and all witnesses who might have spread the news. After that, there was nothing more for Letho to do but disappear. Geralt proposed he hide out at Kaer Morhen for a while, and after a bit of thought, Letho agreed. Well... Ghosts of the Past. What does one expect to find inside an abandoned country manor? Dusty crockery, moth-eaten doilies, a moldy trophy buck, perhaps. If its inhabitants trot on the wild side, certainly not the most wanted man north or south of the Yaruga. Yet that, dear reader, is exactly who Geralt found when he entered such a manor in Lindenvale. The assassin of kings himself, Geralt's old acquaintance, his sometime friend and sometime enemy, Letho. He was hiding there from bounty hunters out for his scalp. Geralt, now fully able to remember how Letho and two of his colleagues once saved Yennefer's life, could not refuse him help. What Letho did next proved he was both clever and fearless. In order to get rid of the bounty hunters breathing down his neck once and for all, he took a crossbow bolt to the chest and faked his own death. This caught Geralt by surprise, and sadly the Witcher doesn't always handle surprises with much tact or subtlety. Instead, he usually does what he did this time, namely murder all and sundry within sword's reach. There were thus no witnesses to spread the false news of Letho's death, and the wanted man was right back where he started. Geralt proposed that his old acquaintance seek shelter at Kaer Morhen. Letho hesitated, but in the end accepted the offer. While traversing the inhospitable lands of Velen, Geralt came across an abandoned farming estate. Upon entering the estate's farmhouse, he discovered that, though seemingly uninhabited, it was crammed full of deadly traps. Someone clearly did not want any uninvited guests snooping around the place. Geralt decided to find out who and why. I think that paragraph got moved to the bottom, and it shouldn't have been. But oh well. And
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard, sausage, what's egg.
Let's go.
We left some loot at this abandoned site, so whenever we murdered Lewis and his gang of thieves.
Next bloke to tell me a witch's heart's cold to the woes of the common man gets my fist down his lying boots.
Whoa!
Oh, there's a sparkling chest here. Sturdy barn key. This won't open? It has the ARD sign on it. There we go.
A journal. Little wear and tear. Someone's journal.
Dolores Reardon's diary, the 3rd of Fienne. Hot summer days have come earlier than usual this year. Humbert has grown unbearable. He gets angry whenever I accompany the milkmaids to the river. He says I'm not to fraternize with the help, but what makes him truly furious is when I converse with Jan and Fred. He claims a well-born lady should not mix with men of lower rank, that doing so undermines his rightful authority over them. Perhaps once the summer swelter begins to fade, he'll become more tolerable. The 20th of Fienne. The boredom weighs heavier and heavier upon me. I love my brother, and I'm glad we did not sell the estate after our parents died. But at times, I daydream of what it would be like to live somewhere else with other people. The 43rd of Fienne. We've a guest. He's the son of a lord from somewhere near Gore's Velen. A hunt took him across our land, and he asked for lodging. Oh, what a joy. Finally, something is happening. The 15th of Lammas. The time has come to admit it. I love Roderick, and I feel he loves me too. I hope Humbert will be pleased. The 18th of Lammas. I told Humbert about Roderick and me. He flew into a rage. He said that match was out of the question. Perhaps I can convince him otherwise. The 21st of Lammas. Humbert remains implacable, but I shan't abandon the love of my life for him. If I'm left with no other choice, I'll run away with Roderick. Getting text messages here. Bear with me. So it sounds like she abandoned the real estate to run off with some guy. Like, that's kind of not the story she sold us. Guess that was all that was in here. Oh, we unlocked it. Hold on for a second. I gotta respond to this. Okay.
Somebody lived here once. Dolores. Something here. A chest.
Okay, let's return to Dolores and let her know that Reardon Manor has been is ready for rehabilitation. If she's wanting to move here.
What?
We got stuff to sell.
Interesting.
Why is this red? The Beast of Honorton.
Farewell.
I'm pretty sure I've played Gwent with this guy, and I've played Gwent with the blacksmith over here.
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms yesterday. To the woods.
I see taste his armor, like winter. His eyes red, like embers in fire. He leaned o'er me and whispered, "Boom!"
Reporting back to Dolores.
You've returned. What's become of my home?
It's safe now. Got some hard news too, though. Found your brother's corpse bricked up in a wall. And this.
So, Roderick, my husband, he killed him. Gods.
Sorry.
The truth can be cruel, but one can't turn back time. And perchance, did you find my chest with my treasures?
Yeah, pretty generous as rewards go.
You've earned every last bit.
Time I was on my way.
Gods guide you.
If only the man were forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Scum, you'll not stand for this, will you?
Devils take ye.
Okay. The fall of House Reardon. Speaking of that, brother, while in the manor, Geralt happened across a most unusual find, the body of a young man bricked up behind a wall. It seemed this was no macabre bricklaying accident, but a grisly murder. The man was Humbert, Dolores' brother, and his murderer, Dolores' first husband, Roderick. He returned to Dolores and told her this, and though learning the truth froze the woman's blood in her veins and undoubtedly took years off the already short time remaining to her, she was grateful to Geralt for the information. When Geralt arrived at the Reardon family manor, he found that Letho had long ago rid the place of the beast that once prowled it. All that was left for him to do was to tell the woman that her former home was now safe. When Dolores heard the news, she was beside herself with joy, as the place was closely tied to her fondest childhood memories, to the days when she was young and beautiful and lived there with her brother and parents. Dolores moved back into her family manor and lived there in peace and comfort to the end of her days.
Pox on a lot of you.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
I can't believe I didn't buy his Gwent card.
Farewell.
Looks like I got some low-level quests that are kind of hanging around here. Let's do this Witcher contract, the Merry Widow. In an old cottage, Geralt came across living arrangements that clearly indicated the occupant was no humanoid. He decided to investigate what manner of being had made the building its home. Geralt took a contract the gravedigger of Lindenvale had hung on the village's notice board. It seemed the village cemetery was full of monsters who seek children as their victims.
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday.
So let's do it.
Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient, or just plain clever. Somebody's doing some cooking. This, it's a human femur. A child's. Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them, drawing strength from the place of power. Gotta be a grave hag. Collected the skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls, force it to go back to the cemetery. I'll get it there.
A Morntard? Harpies. Most monsters don't actually keep any treasure in their lairs. Harpies, though, they like shiny things. Letho, Viper School Witcher. It is hard to say what is most repulsive about harpies and their cousins, the Shishigas. Their hideous appearance, the overwhelming stench of rot and bird excrement that clings to them, or their blood-curdling screech. Suffice it to say that even rats who dwell happily among the rankest fecal matter and rotten waste give their nest wide berth. Black blood, necrophage oil, Yrden, and Quinn. I have black blood. Grave hags. Cremation. Now that's one thing men could learn from gnomes. Burying bodies out in the fields, why, it's like laying out a welcome mat for monsters. Best case scenario, some ghouls will sniff them out, eat their fill, and be on their ghoulish way. But if, gods forbid, a grave hag takes to feeding at your cemetery, you'll have no end of trouble. Jaks de Vilpen, Oxenford Academy. Few monsters' names fit as well as the grave hags. As one might guess, these creatures resemble aged, deformed women and loiter near graveyards and battlefields. Grave hags feed on human corpses, and in particular on the rotten marrow which they slurp from human bones using their long, prehensile tongues. Once a hag has devoured all corpses within reach, she turns to killing men and burying them in the cemetery as she waits for them to decompose. A Morntard. Most grave hags rarely attack humans, preferring instead to feed on the rotten remains they dig out of graves. Yet some individuals grow bold over the years and begin sneaking into huts to steal children and kill the elderly. Just such a monster was tormenting the inhabitants of Lindenvale. The Witcher knew this grave hag would put up a fierce fight. He would have to watch out for her powerful claws, capable of smashing through any block or parry, and her long, venomous tongue. He also realized her attacks would be so quick, not even his mutated reflexes would be able to keep at pace, meaning only judicious use of the Yrden sign would allow him to survive and conquer. Now this black blood potion, I'm not even sure what it does. I just know that I have it. Black blood. Witcher's blood injures vampires and necrophages when they wound him. Okay. We'll use the black blood then.
That ought to really piss it off. Now to lay low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
Geralt investigated the matter and discovered a grave hag hunted nearby. With the investigation part out of his task complete, it was on to the luring out and slicing the ribbons phase. Alright, let's get prepared here. And what bomb are they weak against? No particular bomb.
Skulls he stole. My skulls. Ought to dig up his own.
There she is. Right on cue.
I'm gonna drink this black blood. What does this Grave Hag trophy actually do? Bonus experience. I've got a new weapon? And it's awesome. I notice I'm starting to get so much HP that these food items are not that effective anymore. Wow, that was great. Gamarian steel sword and a fiend decoction. Level 30. These swords are just way beyond my league right now. It's not really going to matter if I keep finding these relic swords that are pretty awesome. Not going to make too much of anything.
Hear about the job.
Will ye hunt the monster? Though I cannot say what nature of beast it is. Something prowls the graveyard nights. Young'uns from the village have gone missing. But what's done it? I've nary a clue.
It was a grave hag. Made its lair nearby.
Was? Mean to say it's dead already? Made quick work of that, you did.
What about my reward?
Oh, I've not forgotten, nay. Here you go. Thanks much for your help.
Take care.
Greetings. Since you killed the hag, been so silent in the graveyard you can hear the maggots working.
After ridding the village of the monster, Geralt collected a trophy from its body and went to the gravedigger for the promised bounty. Man, I kind of missed an opportunity to haggle with the gravedigger to get the contract value up. Crap. Oh well. Making a low-level treasure hunt here, hidden from the world. They say the road to hell is paved with curiosity. The Witcher, though always held the road to riches is paved with exact same stuff. Thus, when he found a letter mentioning treasure, he decided to give it a long and careful read. Dravik, listen up, you stupid git. Go on keeping the treasure out for all to see like that. We won't keep it very long at all. What? You think we're the only bandits around? Well, knowing what a fool you are, perhaps you do. So here's me telling you, no, we ain't. So be a good little dunce and hide it somewhere where only you and me will know how to find it again. Otherwise, I'll tan your arse till it's red as a watermelon. Metki. Let's go ahead and knock that one out. That seems to be a 824 paces away. Wow. At the Marauders Bridge. I can quick travel to the Marauders Bridge. That's doable. There's an entrance here? Really?
Come on.
I want to say that I've been to this entrance, but I don't remember now if I have or not. Oh, no. I know where this is. Yeah, I've been here.
Let's go. Slow now.
Mountain Folk boot. Dragon's Dream. Releases a cloud of gas that explodes when ignited. These are decent boots, and I can actually make them. I'm just not level 15 yet. I could go for a round of Gwent here at this town here. Why not? Let's do it. We're trying to tie up loose ends anyways. I can either do that or Swamp Thing. Search the Lord's Castle. Where is that? For the Griffin gear. Look at all these undiscovered locations I haven't even been to yet. A necker.
How long you gonna make me wait?
I didn't know I could actually chop down fence posts like that. All right, we're going to try to find another piece of this Griffin school gear. We're going to go to the lighthouse. You know what, though? We could... Let's see here. Let me try to do this intelligently. I'm also on a mainline quest. To find Tamara, and I know that she's up here in the northern part of Velen. Yeah, way up here. And so therefore, this is the Lord's Castle, and I think I got a boxing match with this fella named Smithy. So that takes me back over here. Let's do the boxing match. And then, yeah, I'll go over here. Once I'm done with the boxing match, then I'm going to go to the castle to try to find the other piece of the Griffin gear.
Stranger. Look to me like a fierce-fisted fighter. Just right for our tournament. It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure. You in?
We're going to go all out because I can beat the crap out of this dude. I know I'm going to win.
I'm ready to fight.
One and all, hear this. Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
The Witcher will face Smithy. He'll pound his gob like he pounds hot iron ingots.
Last night too. Not bad. Might be champion yet. If it's the reigning champion you seek, head to Crow's Perch and ask for the sergeant.
Crow's Perch and ask for the sergeant. I can do that.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
See, you're a man well travelled, so tell me. I think you wench wants to speak. Right.
Don't object to your white mug. Lordiness.
You.
Lordiness.
What's your business?
I'm ready.
Huh? Look who we have here!
The Baron know this is how his men amuse themselves?
Baron knows all about it. Even bets in the fight sometimes.
Bets like a dumb fuck, always loses.
We're going all out, man. I just know that I can...
Let's start.
All right, come to daddy.
Let's do this, Sarge.
Come on.
I'm telling you, man.
What a fight! Let it be known by one and all that the Witcher has defeated the Sergeant and become champion of all Velen.
If you've not had your fill, you'll find worthy pugilists elsewhere. Plenty of them in Novigrad, plenty in the Skelliger Isles.
Shh, Mary. I'm gonna plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock about no ban.
When Geralt found out a fist-fighting circuit was operating in Velen, he decided to test his strength and enter. You must know Velen's bouts were remarkable for their dirty and no-holds-barred fighting, but to someone who fights monsters dirtily and leaves no holds untried on a daily basis, this was no worry. As any half-intelligent odds-maker would have predicted, Geralt defeated all the regional champions and was granted to the right to fight for the Velen title. The final bout was no walk in the park, but thanks to his well-honed skills and a bit of luck, Geralt emerged victorious. From then on, he was known throughout Velen as that bloody outsider who defeated our best lads. And my coin is going up, which is great. We'll go ahead and we'll navigate there. This is a pack of wolves. Yes.
Not good.
Let's go.
The hell was that? Oh shit. A basilisk? Grape shot, draconid oil, which I don't have.
Not good.
Things aren't that hard, man. Like, I'm surprised.
Storm, damn it.
New sword called Adon Death, which I have that one, and it's better.
Time to end this.
Environmentally unfriendly. I just got a trophy off of that. Got a new potion, Earlithrod, I think.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
But these are all freaking drowners. Crossbow. Your mobility is limited underwater. Use your crossbow to defend yourself against foes. Mastercrafted saddle. Redanian halberdier's armor. Arrakis decoction. Racing saddle's still better. I just picked this up, Dwarven Blade. I don't think it's better than what I have, no way, but it's okay. How to avoid colossal vessels. On the rolling deep, when there's nothing to rest your eyes upon save the horizon, you get lulled into a false sense of security which can easily spell your doom. For no man knows the day or the hour, nor does any sailor know when a small dot at the edge of his vision will turn into a Nilfgaardian Dramond racing towards him. Its sails puff full and its prow ready to cleave its hull like an axe. Prevention is the first and best way to avoid such collisions. You must keep your eyes pried wide open, even when the waters are smooth as a newborn's hinterquarters, and there's not a speck of land or a hint of foreign flag to be seen. When vision fails in dark or murk, one must keep an ear cocked, especially in the waters near Skellige, for the oarsmen of the archipelago add muster to their rowing with song, and their thunderous voices carry far, so they can often be heard before they are seen, and it's a powerful boon that they thus reveal themselves. For collision with a Skellige longship damns one doubly, for the vessel itself is armored, prow to stern, while inside are ferocious battle-hardened warriors. Arbitrator. Believe it or not, those are better in some respects than the Griffin boots that I have. Dobromir's journal. Dobromir's journal. Thus chewing my head off about going to the lighthouse, about the fire needing tending. Thing is, don't give a plow and rat's eyes, frankly. What am I? Some golem fit for naught but climbing up there 4 times a day to drop off wood and pour oil? I'd much rather learn how to work a forge in town or at some gnomish foundry. Grandpa Amsbury was a smith, weren't he? Even forged witcher blades, so who's to say none of his talent trickled down to me? Nilfgaardian guardsman armor. That's decent gear, man. That's really decent gear. So that's what ended up to the lighthouse attendant. Am I missing something here?
place of power. Should draw from it.
Where in the hell are these fortress ruins? Oh, crap. Magic Dyra Cuirass? Magdira Cuirass. Huh. Griffin Silver Sword and crafting notes. Now, there's a commission I haven't seen the likes of in ages. Got a visit from that Witcher the Baronet summoned about them evil powers took over the lighthouse and were crashing ships against the rocks. He stood there in the doorway to my forge, looking noble as a prince or duke or something, and said his silver sword got damaged during his last job. Blade was chipped bad, almost broken in 2 spots. I asked how he expected me to know how to fix a weapon like that, and he gave me a diagram and said I was to forge him a new one, and promised quite the sum in return. Damn near tuckered myself out making that thing. I did my apprenticeship with Master Barnaby of Novigrad, and I've made a Witcher blade or 2 in my life, but it's been over 3 years since I last touched anything of the sort. In the end, didn't matter though. Before I could finish, the Witcher figured out what was going on with the lighthouse and had to make haste to the Baronet's castle for the rest is illegible. Is this even a decent sword? It's probably... I mean, it does a lot of damage, but it looks like I'm going to lose... a lot of the bonuses that I have on my sword right now. Anyways, let's go visit a blacksmith. And I need to unload. I'm getting overloaded with gear.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Got this diagram. Think you can forge the weapon?
He's not able to forge the damn thing. I don't think. Yeah, amateur level.
So long.
Now I have to find a journeyman blacksmith. I don't know where one is. I think there is a blacksmith in Lindenvale, right? He's not showing up on the map. He must be at bed. Oh. Yeah, the blacksmith, he's here, but... He may not even be able to craft it.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk.
Like you to craft something for me.
Looks like I need to go to Novigrad for the blacksmith.
So long.
So that's pretty much going to take me, if I go to Novigrad, that pretty much takes me up to this area here, which is okay. So, all right, well, we kind of circle back around to where we are. Let's take a look at our quest that we have outstanding. We obviously have the scavenger hunt and Griffin School gear, which I'll... What? Kaer Morhen? I can go back to Kaer Morhen? Interesting. Alright. Ladies of the Wood, Family Matters, Pyres of Novigrad. Playing Innkeeps. Swamp Thing. Shit, maybe I can go back to Kaer Morhen. Let's check.
Like winter.
Sent my youngins to pick mushrooms yesterday.
To the woods? No.
You know how it is. Have too many mouths to feed.
What kind of mother are you?
I can't fast travel there yet.
Join me to play come evening.
Let it go.
Okay, I'm going to end the stream here. 2 hours and 27 minutes. My plan when we come back is to hit up... We're going to finish the scavenger hunt Griffin School gear. We're going to find that last diagram because we're going to slowly head north. But before we do that, we're going to... we're also going to push into this Family Matters quest because I need to find Tamara, the Bear's daughter, in Oxenford. However, if you notice here, directly to the east here, this small town Lurch, looks like they have a quest here. I'll pick that one up as well. That's probably something I can do nearby. I'll probably pick that secondary quest up, knock it out, and then I'll go grab the Witcher sword, which is here, on my way to Oxenford. Or Novigrad, wherever the hell it is. I mean, look at all this stuff. Look at all these undiscovered locations I haven't even messed with yet. Crazy. One of these streams, I'm going to come back and just knock all these out. Not next stream, but eventually. So, hope you guys have been enjoying it. I have. This is going to be the end of episode 14 of the Witcher 3 playthrough, Act 1 Velen, and we'll see you in episode 15. Take it easy.